Hello there everyone, this is Warlock of Team Brown Fox, and today I'm going to give you my review of the Gen 2 Elite Force H8R. So, starting off, this gun looks really cool. It's actually the reason why I bought it. I am a big fan of revolvers. I own one in real life, and I wanted one to shoot in airsoft. But I do like my revolvers to look a little bit different. The revolver I own in real life is the H8R Rhino, and this kind of reminded me of it a little bit. You know, it's got the more futuristic, spacey kind of look. I love the railing. Makes it look like a beast, you know? Aside from that, though, it's got a lot of really nice features. So first off, let's talk about these sights right here. You can see them right there. They are really nice, really easy to aim with because of the neon green. Definitely makes lining up those shots very easy. And we also got safety right here. That's pretty neat. You push that forward for the safety, and indicating by the red dot there, pull that back, safety's off. Single or double action, you can actually cock it and decock. It's very nice. I like that. Unfortunately, you can't fan fire it, but probably best if you didn't anyway. Don't want to break it. Not sure how well an airsoft revolver could handle fan firing repeatedly. It's got 10 round magazines, so take these out. You just push this forward and up, and then you just slide that out. Loading these in the middle of a match isn't very difficult. Actually, kind of quick. 10 rounds definitely gives you more ammo than your standard 6-shot revolver. And when you buy one of these, you also do get 5 of them in total. So you get 50 rounds per match, at least, if you don't buy any more. Which is a lot, actually. I've never found myself running out of ammo running this, even as a main, but then again, I am pretty conservative with my shots, so yeah. If you're maybe a little bit more trigger happy, I'd recommend buying maybe a couple more. But yeah, as I did mention earlier, this is a Gen 2 version. So the from my understanding, the original Elite Force H8R only had a fixed hop-up built into the gun. This one actually has an adjustable one right there. Stick a Allen key in there, and just to your liking. So yeah, what else? CO2 canister goes into the grip. It's got a little slot right here, so you would just take your finger in there and take that right off. It's got a canister in there right now, actually. Didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to show off the double action there. Make it go off. Handle is really comfortable. Click that back on. Nice. So yeah, it's a really comfortable gun. Very nice and easy to shoot. Feels great in the hand. It is a polymer gun. Unfortunately, not real steel, but it's still sturdy. I've already dropped it a couple times, and it hasn't really taken any damage. Just got some dirt on it. Probably could see that. But yeah. What else? So the got my canisters right here. I bought 5 of these when I first got this gun. So far, I still have 3 left, including the one in the gun. So the gun is really efficient with your gas. You're gonna get probably between 200 to 300 shots with each one of these canisters. So definitely bang for your buck right there. And we're gonna talk a bit more about bang for your buck towards the end of this review, because I think this gun definitely gives you that. So right now, let's go outside and shoot it, and we'll continue with the review after. For target practice, I'll be using these 2 Evic fake soda can targets. There you go, that's a plug right there. Okay, so here is the chrono test for the Elite Force H8R. Okay, so as you can see, that was chronoing between 300 to 350, which is pretty good. It fluctuates a little bit, but not bad. Definitely a nice little CQB FPS right there. Now let's see how accurate it is. Also really quick, wanted to talk about the trigger pulls and resets. So if you've never used a revolver, people say that firing at single action is more accurate, and that's because when you have the trigger, when you have the hammer pulled back, the trigger travel time is a lot lower. Meaning you could just, pull the trigger a little bit, gun fires. However, if you're firing in double action, you can see the resistance starts a lot sooner. So the travel time of the trigger is a lot longer. And let me show you that reset right here too. So there you go. And there's that initial click, and that's when you're firing single action. But for full reset, it's right there. So that's it could make firing this gun in rapid succession a little bit difficult if you're not used to it. So like I said, if you've never used a revolver, that's a common thing with revolvers, even real ones. So yeah, just something to take into account. I personally don't mind it that much, but yeah, I always like to have my hammer cocked back when entering a match, just because that first shot will be just dead on, and then any follow-ups might be a little bit more messy, but either way. Alright, so final thoughts on the Elite Force H8R. Let's do some pros and cons here. So, pros. First off, this gun retails for $69.99, I believe. So $70. Now, you are going to get a lot of value out of those $70. As I said, this thing is very sturdy. As you can see from the shooting tests, it is pretty accurate. Was shooting that between 35 to 40 feet, and definitely hitting shots. You're gonna get pretty decent FPS, definitely CQB FPS, and yeah, for $70 you can't really go wrong with this. If you just want a pistol, a nice sidearm to use in CQB, or run it as a backup gun, you're definitely gonna get good value for that price. Now, cons. Not a lot of range. 35 to 40 is pretty good, but it's going to be a little bit inconsistent on the accuracy sometimes. So yeah, I've had moments where I'm unloading on a guy from that range, and a couple shots will miss, even if my sighting is right on target. But yeah, wind will definitely be a factor, especially if you're shooting 0.2 grams, which I am. So yeah, definitely more of a medium, close to medium range gun. You don't want to try in the snipe a guy with this thing, not that you'd be able to. So, yeah, that's a con, I think. The range is definitely not very good. But, I mean, this is a sidearm. It's not meant to be taking people's heads off from a distance. So, yeah, there's that. Also, the cylinder. This main cylinder here does not spin. So, not a big deal. I mean, so, alright, well, let's go into this. Alright, these are things I would change, personally, if I designed this gun. Which, not saying I could, but this is, this cylinder. I would want this whole thing to move. You know, I would like it if I could swing the cylinder out, stick the little smaller circular magazine right on there, and then push that back in. That would just feel so cool. Definitely would feel a lot more authentic, and yeah, it would just be really, really cool. Another thing, this is personal preference, by the way, is I would want a slightly longer barrel. Maybe a different variant of this gun, longer barrel, for a little bit more range and accuracy. What else? These are kind of nitpicks. I mean, the gun as it is good. You know, these are just things I would personally change if it was up to me. So yeah, but yeah, you know, cylinder spinning, longer barrel. Also, fan fire. You could fan fire this thing. That'd be cool, but it's more of a, like I said, personal thing. So yeah. Other than that, though, the gun is great for the price. $70 will get you a really nice sidearm with good ammo capacity, pretty good accuracy at the range it's meant to be used, and yeah, you really can't ask for more from a sidearm. So yeah, I hope this review helps you guys. The gun is available at evic.com. Recommend you shop there. I actually got this one at on sale at evic for $60, so keep an eye out, and maybe you could get a nice deal on it too. But yeah, this has been Warlock from Team Brown Fox, and I hope you found this review helpful. Thanks so much for your time, and have a nice day, guys.